Yeah, we back. Hey, what we doing? Yeah, we raising kings. What she doing? Yeah, she raising the king. What they doing? Yeah, they raising kings. Raising kings. Raising kings. What she doing? What he doing? Yeah, they raising kings. What I'm doing? Yeah, I'm raising the king. Lady love, what you doing? Yeah, she raising the king. We raising some kings. We raising some kings. Yeah. Raising Kings podcast.
And we back.
Yeah.
Like we never left.
Yeah. You are now tuned in to the Raising Kings podcast.
Hey.
This your girl Sassy.
And it's your girl, Lady Love.
Yo.
Hefe Pepe in the building.
Yeah.
That's right. And you are now tuned in to another episode of the Raising Kings podcast.
Yeah. I don't have to do that anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. We're back.
Oh yeah.
This week's episode, we're going to talk about, graduating, like the graduating class. It's graduation season.
That's right. One time for all of those graduates.
Yeah, of course. Shout outs to the preschoolers going into kindergarten.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to the middle schoolers. The fifth graders that's becoming middle schoolers.
Right.
Shout out to the high schoolers that's graduating, getting their diploma.
Yes.
And a big ass shout out to all the colleges, all the college graduates getting their masters, their bachelors, their doctorates, whether it's your AA, whatever. Big shouts out to you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to definitely talk about it because I have a fifth grader going into middle school. So, I'm excited. He pushed through, he passed the FSA, and he's going on to the next level.
That's what's up.
So big shouts out to my son. Yes, and he has his award ceremony going on Monday.
Awesome.
So, I'm ready for that. I got about 4 suits right now. I'm just deciding which one I want to go with.
That's so cool.
Yeah, he's gonna be Dapper Dan.
Yes.
For Monday, of course.
Dapper Dan for real.
Yep.
That's what's
so
up.
I know you have like a preschooler, right?
Yeah, preschooler. She graduated. It was really nice to see her walk across the stage with her little self. She's like the littlest one in her class. Her vocabulary is crazy, but yeah, she graduated. It was a beautiful thing.
Yeah, well, that is an amazing thing, Like I remember when my son, was going into like kindergarten, he had that whole preschool stuff. It was just so adorable. I had to not blink to hold back those tears. So, it's always an amazing thing. The little cute songs they sing, it just makes you really, really emotional.
Yeah. Super cute,
really?
Man. I love it. I love them. I loved it, especially when my son was graduating too, from preschool going into first grade or what have you. I just loved it so much. He loved it. He seemed like he was having a great time, girl. A fantastic time. Fantastic.
Really?
My mom was there, so she had her little grandma moment. or whatever, girl.
You said or whatever.
Or whatever. 'Cause, girl, yes. I'm like, excuse me. That's my only baby. And here she go, all in the crowd, all hooting and hollering and all that. I was like, ladies, sit down. Calm down, okay? But, girl, my baby loved it. He absolutely loved it, girl. He saw her cheering him on. And in the crowd, girl, he was absolutely in love. Absolutely in love.
Yeah, that's what's up. What's up. It's always an amazing thing, school can be very, very, very hard, at times, especially now with their generation. It's the Common Core, so it's testing. So, it's always a good thing when they, they accomplish a goal.
Right. Everybody needs to be applauded, especially after doing something real hard and really trying to achieve it.
Right, right.
Yeah,
Yep, I totally agree.
absolutely.
You know, and I have two graduation ceremonies to go through this week because my sister's graduating in 12th grade.
Yes.
So
Wow.
they have their big award ceremony on Thursday
She's a
at the University
woman.
of Miami. So, you know,
Wow.
got to be there prompt so you can get the good seats.
She must be really excited.
Oh yeah, because that's that's a chapter that you've been drilled in your head from
Mm-hmm.
uh for 12 years, like
Yep.
school.
Finish high
So
school. Finish high school.
yeah,
Finish,
exactly,
finish,
exactly.
finish.
I don't see
So
what the purpose is it for though. You graduate, you can't. I mean, before you could do some of the diploma, but if you ain't got no college credits or been to college and have that higher education, it's like
Mhm.
your high school diploma is like nothing.
right, exactly.
It's
Especially
just
now,
a
like
piece of paper.
even a bachelor's right now is like a high school diploma.
Right. It's so
Mhm.
sad.
Yep.
Wow.
But shouts out to you guys. Congratulations. Keep up the great work.
Yes,
And
our
don't stop
future
now.
doctors, our future lawyers,
Right. You should play that song.
and our future
Ain't
criminals.
no stopping us now.
Wow.
Well, listen, I'm full of the oldie goldies this time, yo. Last time I
that's a
had an
joint,
oldie
man.
goldie.
Yeah, the Marvin Gaye joint.
Yeah.
The Marvin Gaye,
Tonight
okay.
I got my Ain't No Stopping Us Now. That's a
Mm.
jam. Y'all remember it.
Oh yeah, of
My
course,
mom
of
used to
course.
play it while we was cleaning up in the house, yo. So I ain't have no choice.
We're on the move.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
had no choice.
But yeah,
Yeah.
you know, school. I mean, school was a terrific time, although at times it did get a little, aggravating. Yeah.
Now it's time for summer camp.
That's right. That's right. Because you
Yeah.
also have to think about like the kids, like for the whole 180 days they've been in school learning. These 2 months that they're off, they can lose a lot of knowledge.
Oh,
True.
girl.
Just sitting home. So yes, them summer camps, those
Yeah.
educational camps, and everything.
Please.
Well-
You know, it's amazing because being that my son is going to the 6th grade, his district zone school called me, was like, oh, well, we got the paperwork for him to to come to our school. And I was just like, no, he's going to another school.
Right.
And I was like, well, this is his zone, so we just still have to give you the opportunity to know what our school is about. And it really made me interested now. I feel like I would drive that direction just to go because it's a STEM magnet school.
Oh,
And
cool.
they, remember we was talking about the
That's
coding?
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about coding, getting our
Right.
kids into coding. So
Right, and
that
they do
school, they do
It does that,
coding,
they do
they do
coding? Wow.
robotics,
Wow.
they teach it. And she offered, she was like, well, I feel like for him to get to get acclimated into middle school, it can be hard from 5th grade to 6th grade. Now you have multiple
Right.
teachers that you have to deal with. So how about you send him to this camp from? It's only maybe 3 weeks, and she said, it'll get him adjusted to the middle school life, and also he can get into coding.
Right.
So it was a good thing. So I'm kind of on the fence, like where do I want to send him?
Wow.
I think that's an
Yeah,
awesome
I think so too. I really think so too because he's all into the computers, the gaming and stuff like that, and I really did want to get him into coding. Remember we were supposed to research it,
Right.
but I feel like that's the way I should go.
I agree. As soon as you see what your child likes,
Mm-hmm.
keep steering them in that way,
Right.
in that direction. Like I just noticed that my son is like a really good little artist. Like he can draw things.
Oh,
Oh
whatever.
wow,
And he colors very nice, by the way.
So he's gonna be our next Basquiat.
I don't know.
That's
I hope
right.
So. We're gonna see. Right now, he's looking a little bit like Picasso, but
But
I like it. Okay, I
What's
like
up?
it. He's really, really smart with dinosaurs and all that. He always tried to tell me, today he drew a little picture in color. I said, "Wow, you just drew that? That was you drew that by yourself?" He was like, "Yeah." I said, "And you colored it?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "So what is that?" He's like a Tyrannosaurus. I was like, "Oh, that's what it is." Yeah, it's the Oh,
Shouts
okay.
out for that
I was
word.
like, what was it? I thought that was Ankylosaurus. I
Wow.
was like, oh, okay. Yeah, it's the family of the Dinosaurus. I was like, oh, right. Okay. It's really good. Super awesome.
Wow.
That's what's up, though. But we do have to encourage our kids, build our kids up, and support them. Yeah, the thing is, every kid learns differently. Every kid, they do things differently. So if you see that your kid is struggling with something, go ahead and go the extra mile. Invest in your children as far as education and to bettering our kids.
Right.
Yeah,
And
that's
I'm
always a
all
good.
for
That's always
that.
a good
Exactly.
thing. That's always a good thing.
I think they
You have
should
to.
be Yeah, like happy. I think we should make a big deal out of it every time they graduate from any small
Oh
thing to
yeah.
big
Oh
things.
yeah.
Yes, should
My bad. I
always
didn't mean
do
to
that.
press it.
But shouts out to that. That was what's up. A lot of people felt that maybe. Hey,
Because at the
that's
same
what's
time,
up.
we also have to remember that our kids are our future.
Oh yeah.
They're the ones who's going to be running this world and
That's
Absolutely.
right. The
innovating.
millennials.
That's
Is that
right.
what they call them?
I think they're going to be something else. I think
No, they're
this
gonna.
is the
Yeah,
millennial.
they're
This is the
gonna. They
millennial.
have
This
another name.
this the millennial generation. I don't know what
Yeah.
what that generation. The generation X. I don't know, who knows something. You know, but I mean, it's a beautiful thing. School is always the how can I say is that
Stepping stone?
yeah,
Door into
yeah, it's like that, that first,
job.
well, not job, but I'm saying that first expansion of your mind and your brain of understanding yourself and knowing,
I mean, school is like a job because it sets you up. It's like, okay,
Oh, definitely.
you in the school, you in all these hours, you got to sit still, you got to follow rules. It just like it's a job. You
It's
know?
also
Definitely.
a social, like a social
networking.
placement.
Yeah.
A social placement.
Yeah, like we was having that discussion off air about homeschooling kids. I mean, homeschooling is good, but I think it's good for kids to have that social structure to be able
Right.
to
Right.
interact with other kids and
Exactly.
I agree.
knowing how to deal with other kids. Because just imagine you being homeschooled the whole time, but you don't have no social skills.
Exactly.
So when it's time to go get a job and try to interview, like, how are you really going to
and
do
then
that
you
when
can't,
you can't
you
really
can't even
relate?
be around your coworkers.
Yeah,
and
because
stuff
you're
like
so
that.
like kind of like out of touch. Those are probably the jokers that we want to come back into your job and killing everybody. Who knows?
Yeah.
But, hey,
But you know,
Yeah.
the whole aspect of school is amazing because you have the sports and everything like that you could play.
Right.
And then as we was talking about, like each squad had their own wall.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You post up, line up on the wall, and it's just like
Right.
everybody knew, oh, that's their zone, that's their zone.
Right.
It's these little experiences that you gain, and that it's your first bit of heartache or failure that you get to grow and learn from.
Exactly. I think it's the first place where you are. I think it should be looked at, I guess, as their little bit of freedom a little bit. I don't think they look at it like that. I know I sure as heck didn't look at it as any freedom, but when I came to think about it, my mom wasn't there. I had these bogus teachers, but aside from that, in a hallway, and I had a decision to either go to class or not go to class.
like my
wait
favorite,
a minute.
my favorite class part of school was going to lunch.
Listen,
Messing
you
around
had
with
the
chicks.
decision. Yeah, you had the decision.
So you didn't do any sports or nothing like that?
No, I didn't. I mean, I played when I played little league baseball and stuff like that, and I was in a gymnastics. So I did a little bit of gymnastics when I was
Oh
first
shit,
going
y'all
into,
have faith flexible.
well,
Ooh.
I ain't flexible
Let's
no
see if you
more.
get in that what it is, that
What?
centerfold.
No,
Right,
no.
right.
Them days are
Can
those
you do
days.
the crouching tiger hitting dragon?
Yeah, crouching tiger in my bed. That's about it.
Yeah.
Crouching tiger in
Ooh,
nothing.
that's those
Maybe
bionic men.
Maybe crouching tiger in my sleep.
That's those bionic men. He said gymnastics.
Yeah,
That mean they
because
get
you know
the popping
you know what it is. But you know what it was. I mean, back then, we was always into like flipping and stuff like that and watching
You
stuff. So
went for the fun.
yeah, we used to do that on the street and stuff. So that's how
Yeah.
that's how kind of it came about. You
Yeah.
know, but it wasn't. Gonna
You
be
know, it's
good.
crazy though because I was like an athlete from I was young. I was always out there, like
Right.
I was out
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Pardon the interruption.
Mhm.
I was out there. I played ball. I mean, I ran track. I did cross country and all type of stuff. But he's really not a sports guy.
Well, you see,
Who's
it's
that-
coming
who's that?
though.
My son.
But you know,
No,
a lot
it's
of these kids are
coming.
not because
No.
what they into right now is video
Listen,
games.
trust me, he's going to middle school. Okay, listen, a lot of things change.
That's true because and then
A lot
now
of
he
things
have direct
change.
access to a team at the school, so
A
it's not
lot
like
of
I have to
things
put
change.
him in an academy or something like that. To
Listen.
teach him the sport. Now he can go to school.
Exactly.
They're gonna have PE and different
Right.
things like that.
And he-
They'll be out there. You know.
Exactly. And the thing is, that's just the first little like ounce of difference that he's gonna see.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like it's just the beginning. That's just the beginning. When he go to high school,
Yeah.
he gonna be ready.
Because for him, I think like he's
This is
slim.
like you ready
my
in high
son is
school.
like thin. He just like a skinny dude. I think he's gonna be one of them long skinny dudes.
Yeah,
I
he's
doubt
probably
it.
good. I bet you
You
he's
think
gonna
so?
start.
He's
I
gonna
bet you
bulk up?
Listen,
he's gonna shoot up.
Yeah.
He's gonna be tall.
he
Yeah,
already see
probably.
he gonna be tall. But
Yeah.
let me tell you what's gonna get him. Listen, if it's anything in school, any sport that he wanna do,
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, because these boys that's in school, when
Mhm.
I was in high school,
Mm-hmm.
like everybody that was on a wrestling team, everybody that was on a football team,
Mm-hmm.
they used to like really work out. Like
Yeah,
those boys
that's
are
true.
into their bodies.
Oh yeah.
Even in middle school, like those boys used to walk around with their shirts off their chest, skinny,
Yeah.
nothing, okay,
Did y'all-
skinny,
did y'all-
nothing, nothing.
No thing.
as y'all ladies in high school, did y'all like that kind of stuff? Did y'all like
Oh
the
yeah,
boys?
Yeah,
absolutely.
because listen, it was some fun. Like the jocks, they were fine,
She's
but
like,
when
"Damn."
you see them now, it's like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, they look.
It's
yeah.
like one or two of them that probably they made because they went off to college on a
Scholarship.
sports scholarship, so
Right.
they
kept
probably
up.
they have their degrees and stuff like that. But it's some of them they should be like, thank God I ain't end up with you, or
Right.
thank God, like because you look at them like, oh,
Have you seen,
Right.
have your girls ever seen like being that you've been out of high school, like the guy that you thought was like the finest nigga in the high school, and then you see him, he's like a bum.
I saw a picture.
you know what? No, because like my high school sweetheart, I
Yeah.
thought like he was the finest thing ever, and he still looked the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he still looks the same.
How about you, Queen?
No, I saw a picture. I've only saw a picture, and the picture was hideous.
Oh my God.
A lot of them, even the chicks
he was like
changed.
he thought he was like the best.
Yeah, and then I was like, maybe it was just a real bad picture, but I can't. I just
That happened to
I
me. It was just I don't want to mention her name. There was a chick in high school, same thing, another chick. I mean, she was like the baddest chick. I mean, all of the dudes was like into this chick, but then I seen her like, I don't know, maybe like a good maybe 5 or 6 years after she had like 4 kids. She was like big as a house. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the F
That's what I'm saying.
happened?
All
Yeah.
them little bad little chicks that
I
used
was
to be
like, what
in high school that all the boys used to
happened?
chase. They look like Roseanne right
Yo.
now.
I was like, yo.
yeah.
What I see? I think I seen her in the mall or whatever. She's like, "Oh, let me get your number." And she was trying to, and I remember too. This chick was like the baddest chick, and I mean, she was like, like there's a chick always in your high school, like they like the top, but I mean,
Yeah.
all of the dudes is
All the
trying to
dudes
get
is
out
out,
of and
yeah.
she know it too.
Yeah.
She was one of those. And then when
Yeah.
I seen her in the mall that time, and we was talking, I was like, "Oh, I ain't seen you in so long." Blah, blah, blah. We was talking. I'm like, "God damn, she's big as a hell." I was like, "Damn!"
Oh
and
my
she had kids
God.
running everywhere. They was running everywhere.
Yo,
Wow.
that's crazy. That's
Beautiful.
crazy. Yeah, and that's always the case. That's always the case. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
like what
crazy.
was your popularity level in high school?
No, I wasn't the most popular kid in high school. I wasn't like that. I was real quiet, man. I moved in silence. I was like, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I didn't really was like the popular kid in high school. I was
Nah.
always the one like that blended in and just wasn't trying to be on Front Street about nothing.
Like I was low key, but I was popular. I like everybody knew my
I
name.
wasn't.
Everybody knew who I was.
Right.
Mainly because of music. After my whole little the debacle with sports and not listening and tearing my knee up and stuff like that, I went off to music and went hard in it, and I was dope. I'm
And
still
everybody
dope.
loves you.
Yeah,
for
so
it.
everybody did. I was the chick that they used to be like, oh, come kill him. He think he can rap. Come kill him. And I used to just eat everybody.
That's
So that's what it was. So everybody knew me. Like I'm talking about from like the goth kids,
Aw.
wow.
from the Spanish clique,
Everybody.
from the blacks,
So everybody
from the
everybody-
thugs,
Right.
for the little sassy crew.
Right. It's good to be like that because I feel like I was like that, but I never was a hanger. Like I
Yeah, exactly. I
was
still did my
always
own
like
thing,
that.
You was
but
the-
everybody
you was
knew
never
who I
followed.
was.
No, I
Yeah,
couldn't.
that's kind of true too. I wasn't popular, but a lot of people that I didn't even think really knew me,
Yeah.
like knew who I was, but
Right.
I just never was like, yo, I'm like the illest. I was never like
Right.
that.
And
Dude.
then I wasn't a person that I didn't have like a ton of friends. I mean, I knew
Right.
everybody, but my crew was my crew, and that's all it was. I wasn't looking to be like, oh, I got 300 numbers on my phone. It was just like my small little
That's
crew,
it.
and that was it.
My MO was to always look like I'm busy. I'm too busy. I'm pretty and I got a lot of stuff to do. Hi, yeah, your kids. Bye. I have some place to go. I have something to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Did you-
I was that.
Did y'all cut school a lot? Did y'all not go to
No.
close cut school?
No,
Nah,
I
nah.
didn't cut school.
You know when I waited to do that dumb stuff? Like I never did it when I was in real And all of my 12 years, never did it. I waited till I got to college to do it. I waited till I got to college.
College is more like adulthood. It's like
So let me ask you, when you was in college, right? When you was away in college and you was by yourself and you was on your own, like, did you have the sense of being in college? Like you just said, yo, I'm just gonna do whatever. I'm just wilding out in college. Was that
you get that urge because now you're not under your parents' roof anymore.
Right.
You off on your own, so it's like, yeah, can't nobody tell me nothing.
I don't know. I don't know. I can't really say that because even I did spend one year on campus. But after I graduated from high school, I moved in with my grandma. So
okay.
That was just because she lived right down the street from my college.
Okay.
And so when I moved in with her, she gave me my space, but that was when, of course, you want to hang out, you want to be on campus, you want to do everything that they doing, and my grandma, she didn't really have that. So these parties that were in at like even 1:00 in the morning, because most of the time it's a college party, it's on campus.
Yeah, you better bring
it'll end at like 1:00 or something like that. No.
What time would it start? Like
my
9?
grandma was totally different. When she goes to bed, her door is locked.
Oh yeah.
The front door is locked. The back door is locked.
Oh yeah.
If you're not in here when she sleep, she don't care if you walk in when the sun come up, because she get up at 6:30. You ain't got to worry, you ain't got nothing to worry. Then you could come home then
exactly.
and she ain't even gonna have no attitude with me. Totally different from my mama. Totally different from my mama.
So how many times you got caught out there like that?
What, locked out?
Yeah.
Oh, I love my car. I lived in my car. I'm a product right now. Like I haven't even gotten out of that whole situation because it's so traumatizing. I keep everything in my car. Like everything's in my car because I used to live in my car.
My car.
And I would park right there because I know the door was locked. I would park right in front of my grandma's house, right there, and wait for the sun to come up, and then I could go inside the door. Or I would be asleep, and my grandma would come out and knock on the window like, you plan on coming in or not?
Oh, man.
Like that. And then I get out the car.
You was out there going hard, the college boy.
Hustle hard.
How about you? How about you, Sass? You was going hard out there in the streets too?
No, because it's still the same now. That's why it's weird that I'm like into entertainment, because I'm more of a homebody. I just like to be home. Like I like to be home. Like I went out a few times, but it was just like a lot of times like my parents would ask like, yo, you don't want to go out? I'm like, no, I'm good.
I don't know. I think I've always wanted to be in the midst. I'm not like that person who goes to the club and be like all wild and all crazy or nothing like that. Right. But I always wanted to be in the midst. Like I always wanted to be there. Like I always wanted to be at that it party. I always wanted to be at that, grab bash, whatever you name it, whatever we was doing.
You had to be a part of it.
I just wanted to be there.
So when did boys come involved? Like you was like, okay, I gotta have this boy, I gotta get that guy. When did that come involved? How about you, Sassy? When did that come involved?
I had a dude from like officially like my high school boo. We got together in 10th grade. We was together like the whole high school.
Damn. Yeah. How did that work?
It was dope. It was cool. And then the thing is, then he moved and he transferred to another school. But he would always, like, during the weekends, he would come down. And his cousin's house was like right down the street from mine. So he would come, and we did a lot together. We took trips. We went to like Busch Gardens, like all the theme parks together. We would always do things together. Okay. So it was cool. It was really nice.
No, I was smarter than to date anybody at my school.
So would you?
I'm talking about high school.
So wait. When you was in high school,
high school,
you didn't date nobody in high school on GP on that. You didn't date.
No, and a lot of people wanted to talk to me, and I was like, no, just because I didn't want to date nobody that was in school. I wanted somebody that was already finished school. I need some. I don't want to get on the bus to go to school. I want my nigga outside.
Pick you up.
So you like older guys.
Yeah.
So the R. Kelly.
No, like I didn't. Definitely. I was looking for him. I don't know why he missed me, but I wish he would have found me.
You didn't want no. You don't want no peeing on you. You don't know why peeing on you.
We said alike, not him.
Well, you never know. Them niggas out there like doing stuff like that.
All that crazy stuff that man carrying on with.
What happened?
Listen.
All that stuff that R. Kelly carrying on with.
I'm telling you, man. But hey, you got some ladies out there.
Yeah, but that's a lot of times you always seen like these young chicks jumping in like these big fancy cars with these older dudes. I'm like, bro, like you're only like what? 16. This man looks like he's about like 27.
Can I tell y'all the story?
Go ahead.
Oh my God.
Go ahead.
Yeah, gonna flip. Okay, so in high school, it probably was my ninth grade year. So we was really dating all the way up until my junior year. So we'll say like 3 years. This guy, he's out of school. He goes to some college up in Tallahassee or whatever or something like that. And I ended up meeting him through my best friend's cousin. Okay, went to her house party, and her brother. She's one girl with all brothers. Okay, and these are older brothers.
Wow.
So when I pull up to the house,
They are like, "Ugh."
oh my God! First off,
It's like the wolf howling at the moon. Oh,
yo, see all of these
fresh
cars.
meat.
Yes.
These are all college boys. Okay, it's like, oh my God,
You were in heaven.
I was in heaven, and I had on the right clothes, so I was so happy.
What'd you have on? What'd you wear?
Some shorts, of course.
Oh my God.
Shorts. And see, I had on a cute little Puma, cute little pink outfit, my favorite color. My hair was slayed to the gods, of course. Face on cute.
What'd you call it? Laid to the who?
Slayed to the gods.
What?
Slayed to the
Slayed
gods.
to the gods. Oh,
Yes.
my
Oh
God.
my God, super cute.
Slayed to the
Super
gods.
cute.
Okay.
And the one with the best car, like the dude, like sitting outside his car, like on his car, like you know, like him. Him. That ended up being.
And that's the way you wanted to rock.
That ended up being my nigga, of course. Oh my God! One time, it's crazy because mind you, he don't stay here, so he would. Okay, one day, he was like, "Come outside. I'm finna pick you up or whatever before your bus come." I was like, "Don't play with me," and I'm already standing outside. I'm waiting on my bus to come out. He was like, "Don't get on the bus. I'm telling you, I'm coming right now down the street. I'm telling you." I was like, boy, bye. You ain't even here right now. I'm gonna get on this bus right now. But see, the thing is, once you get on the bus, they not gonna let you off until you get to school.
Stop. Yeah.
So he's like, "Don't get on the bus. I'm telling you." I was like, "Boy, my bus is here. Bye." We on the phone. So I hop on the bus or whatever, and he's like, "Why did you get on the bus? Why did you get on right behind it? I just seen you get on the bus." I was like, "I'm sorry." So he had to follow the bus.
Oh.
I thought you might as well follow the bus. It's 2 more stops until we get to school. So he had to follow the bus. And instead of me going inside to eat breakfast, we went. He took me somewhere to eat breakfast. Like that was our relationship that we had. So it was like that. I needed to talk to somebody like that. So when he would come and pick me up, this wasn't every day, of course. So you know, when they wouldn't see him from periods of time, they would think I wasn't talking to nobody. So they would try and talk to me because now I have to catch the school bus.
Right.
So when I had to catch the school bus, you know, I'm trying to find a seat where I'm by myself. So I'm sitting there by myself, and of course, somebody got to come and sit with you, sit next to you, and trying to like run game on you while you on the bus or whatever. And even when it was at the after school bus, like after practice and all of that, oh my God, then you know it's just me and probably one other girl that was doing something. Like either she was in basketball and I was in track, and then we all on the same activity bus.
Right.
So everybody trying to talk to you.
Yeah.
And you like, first of all, bruh, I just did a whole day of school and this, and I'm thinking about this project I don't have time for you. And plus, I need to charge my phone so I can talk to my boyfriend when I get home.
And plus, you must be.
Yeah. Right. Like, I'm taking, But yeah, so those are some good years, man. Chalk that up.
Oh yeah, listen. If I could go back, you know, I would. If I had a choice to go back, I would go back.
I don't think I'd go back. I think I'm happy with what I did and how I was and what I, you know, how everything that happened. I feel like it happened. The way
I would have
it was
listened to the coach and not jumped them hurdles.
I think you would have.
Yeah.
I think, but see, I always listened. I didn't. What's the name? I always listened. I was the one that was never gonna get in trouble. I had all my sisters and my brother to do all of that for me. I would just watch.
You never got in trouble.
No. Listen, I got in trouble by association. I remember one time we went out of town. My mom used to always take us out of town. And I always used to end up being like getting my butt whooped. And I had to cry to my mama one time, like, this is not fair. I didn't even do anything. They the ones doing it. I was sitting right next to you being quiet.
I can't see you getting hit. You don't seem like you'd be getting yourself in trouble.
I don't get in trouble. I get in trouble by these people that I'm around.
Yeah, you're guilty by association.
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time. All the time. And this is my sisters and my brothers now. And I was the good one. So.
That's crazy.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I didn't really get in problems like that, you know.
Well, that was our
the graduation season.
Graduation section.
We had to, take a little, you know, I jump back in time to, you know, when we were high schoolers, you know.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
That's what's up.
Yeah, it was. Like I
Uh-huh.
said, my favorite time in high school was lunch.
He's
That's where all
a
the
hot
that's
mess.
where all the girls were.
He is a
You know.
hot mess. But Hefe got some interesting questions he wants to ask everybody. Gonna open up the floor and see what's on Hefe's mind.
Oh, what's on my mind?
You'll see what's on Hefe's mind tonight.
Yes. What are the questions? Round them up. Round them up.
Yeah, we got some funny
man.
things to ask. His mind is in a different place tonight.
What you
We
mean?
happy. We excited. We want to hear these questions. What's up?
Well, I mean, you know, nothing serious. No serious questions. It's just,
No serious questions.
it's just
Only
questions
fun
that, you know, it
questions.
might be questions that, you know, people out there may have those questions they may want to know or whatever.
Mhm.
Let's
You
go.
know what I'm saying? They may,
Hit us
they
with
may
it.
want to know and
That's
stuff like
cute.
that. You know?
The Hefe segment.
Well,
I know, right?
that's
That
what you
sounds
wanna
like
call
something
it.
more like we should do for like a trivia or something.
Like a trivia?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean, like a trivia?
I'm talking about with those shooting sounds.
Oh.
Significant.
Uh-oh.
It's going down.
The Hefe segment.
Ooh, I like it. Yes.
You know, it's just regular life questions, man. It's just
All right. What
different
it is?
questions. Maybe some dudes might want to know. Women might want to know.
Let's go.
You
Well,
know?
let's tell you. I mean, we supposed to touch base back to like last episode?
About
So,
what? What were we talking about?
I don't know.
Oh,
Oh
was
no!
meant
Oh
to
well,
say-
well. We were talking about the last time for sure. I got hit up like multiple
yeah,
times.
we got hit up.
And there
like
was
last
dudes out
episode,
there
the
that was
whole
talking
running
about
red light situation.
when you was the running the red light. It was like, yeah, man, that running the red light. That's exactly what I mean. We don't know about no running red lights and stuff like that. I told y'all. I told you. No, what I wanted to really say is, what do y'all ladies think? Right? What do y'all ladies think if y'all with y'all man or whatever the case may be, and your man? What do y'all ladies feel about? Like, okay, like you with your man, you laying in the bed, you're very comfortable or whatever. Like, how would you conduct yourself around your man? Would you be the type of lady that want to be able to be like passing gas in front of your man, doing like nasty stuff in front of him? Or y'all like, with just as ladies, y'all just want to excuse yourself and not want to do those things in front of your man? Like, what would you want to do?
Listen, in the beginning stages, I'm gonna excuse myself, but if we like one,
Oh, my damn.
It's on and popping.
hey, listen.
Oh, my damn. So sassy. So basically what you're saying is, once you just get comfortable, you're just going to be just cutting loose and just doing whatever you want to do?
Comfortable. Like we have to be on like a real relationship.
No,
level.
we on a
Like,
real relationship.
Oh yeah, nigga, you gonna get this far.
Oh, my God.
I don't know. I mean,
Well,
What
listen,
about-
like you know what though? It's like I don't know.
Man,
I
yo,
don't know.
listen.
Me and my husband. I'm sorry. Listen, I said, excuse me.
my.
For real, like nigga,
Oh,
excuse me, it's
my.
natural. It's a natural gas. I have
Wait,
to.
God.
you want me to clench my booty cheeks together?
Get your
Run
ass up because you know it's
outside
coming.
somewhere.
Take your ass to the goddamn bathroom.
But what if
Don't work
it just
like that.
comes out?
As soon as I even flinch to
Oh,
move, it's coming out. It don't work
oh,
like that.
God. You come on, man. You know your stomach might be feeling the convo. I think I gotta pass some. Yeah, let me get up. Let me just go to the bathroom. You ain't gonna do that? Oh, okay, let me ask you another question.
Mhm.
If you with your man in the crib and y'all together or whatever the case may be, would you like, let's say if he's in the bathroom, right? He's in the bathroom washing his face or whatever. Would you come in the bathroom and use the bathroom in front of him?
What, take a poop?
A poop, a piss, whatever.
I mean, I'll pee. Yeah, I'll pee. Like you know.
How about
Yeah,
you, lady?
No,
love?
but
Poop?
the
No.
way our room is set up is a little bit different. But say for instance, if we were someplace like on vacation or something like that, and the bathroom happened to be together, like in together, because right now it's not like that, so we don't have that problem.
But no, but you have the toilet and the sink.
No,
So he's saying
period, just
basically
period.
if he was washing
Period.
his face and you really
Would
needed
you
to go
go
to the
in the bathroom and
would you
use the
go
bathroom
while
in
he
front of
there?
him?
I
Like,
probably
pee or
wouldn't.
poop?
I probably wouldn't because I always stress that I need more than one bathroom,
Oh,
and
man.
he's always made sure that I had more than one bathroom.
Right.
So
I mean, I wouldn't poop in front of him at all because I have a thing about poop too. Like I have bleach,
cannot
Lysol, all type of
share
stuff.
a bathroom.
No,
Period.
not even if y'all got two sinks.
Yeah. We got 2 sinks now.
Mm-hmm.
You kidding me? Oh. Well,
Why
anyway.
you can't? Why you can't share?
I don't know. I just think y'all ladies are more, y'all more into yourselves. Y'all got more things,
Yeah,
that
but
y'all
that's
do.
why it's separate sides though.
Like I think, I'm not saying like that. I think, I would think y'all ladies would like to have your own bathroom and be able to, do your bubble baths and do all y'all
Oh yeah,
nice
but I
things you
would.
want to do
But
in your
what if I
bathroom.
want you
You
a
wouldn't
part
want
of
to be in
that?
there with-
Like a bubble bath, you could come in there with me.
Well, that's
like even
different.
if I'm getting dressed and you like, damn, you look good, spank it and slap me on the ass.
Well,
like
that's
those are.
different.
It's
That's
the same
different
thing. We
if
getting
you-
dressed together.
Well, that's different if you're getting dressed together. But I'm just saying, if you're in the bathroom and doing your thing and you doing whatever you want to do in the bathroom, that's like your own little privacy, I think. You know?
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I think my husband kind of like it because he be right there just watching me sometimes. So it's like I don't know, but I think if he could even see me a little bit more, he would.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Oh, well, that's different though. That's different.
don't
If you
know.
like,
I
you like to
think
just
so.
like you mean like if you taking like a shower or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's fine. I mean,
Or
if you
I'm
taking a
just
shower,
getting out the shower or
that's-
something.
Of course, if you're gonna walk in the room with your clothes on and get your clothes or something like that.
Changing clothes. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's nothing. That ain't no big deal. That's
Mm-hmm.
nothing. I'm just saying in general. Some dudes be like they're kind of funny.
You know, it's crazy because French Montana got a thing like,
There you
like
go.
Yeah.
chicks
He-
can't fart, they
yo.
can't poop,
Listen, man.
none of that stuff around here.
Because you got,
or you out the door.
You gotta think. It's like it's like a man. When you, I think you looking at your lady. You looking at her. She's like pristine and she's so fine and clean.
Mm-hmm.
And then
But
you
this is
putting
all
your
natural
face down.
stuff.
It's natural, but still, it's all natural. But how about all right? So vice versa for a dude now.
Okay.
I mean,
what is it
how
that
would
we
you?
don't want?
Yeah.
Or something?
Like, what is it? What is it about a dude that you would think like now? I don't like that shit. That would turn me
Okay.
off.
If I'm in the bathroom using the toilet and the door is closed,
So what if he comes in and he just says, "I got to take a crap"? He does it right in
don't
front of you.
come in. The door is closed.
But I gotta use the
And
bathroom. I gotta use the bathroom.
That's why I always say I need 2 bathrooms.
Oh wow. Okay.
This is exactly why, because once the door is closed, I don't
All
know
right.
what you're gonna do, but you better act like you've been in Boy Scouts
Oh,
and figure it out.
I would never do that. I couldn't
Figure it
use the
out.
bathroom. I couldn't use the bathroom. I don't know. I'm funny. I'm a funny dude.
No, like, so that's the thing. So that would be one of my pet peeves as far as in with guys or whatever. Like, don't come into my space as far as in like that.
You see. Don't come into your space,
Yeah.
which means your space in the bathroom while you're in the bathroom doing your thing, right? Like your
Like when
thing.
I'm on the stall, like I won't bother him while he's
See
on
what
the
I'm saying?
stall.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? It's like when you in the bathroom and you you're using the bathroom. Don't you feel like you want to just be at peace? You want to be able to relax.
Sometimes,
You don't want to
yeah,
have the
that's-
idea
that's
that
your
somebody's
peace.
sitting right outside.
Yeah, you want to be like
Okay.
comfortable.
But you can't help that. Like, I mean, if that person is laying down in the bed or whatever and you're using a stall, what you gonna do? Like, what could you do? Not do it.
No, I'm saying that. I'm not saying not do it, but I mean, if it's only one bathroom and you there, there's just nothing you could do. That's just what it is.
Yeah, you
but
have
still.
to deal with that.
Yeah,
But if there's 2 bathrooms, you don't have to deal with it. That's why I say
absolutely,
I always need 2 bathrooms.
you have to have two bathrooms.
No other way. No other way. 2 bathrooms.
You gotta have two,
Yeah.
maybe even 3.
3 is
Of
great.
course, of
3
course.
is better.
You know,
3 is definitely
you gotta have
better.
that.
3 is better. 1 for the guests.
Mm. So, what would you say your ladies is like your pet peeves when it comes to your guy? Like, what is a pet peeve of yours that just is a turn off?
A
Sassy.
mouthy ass man.
A what?
A mouthy ass
Mhm.
man. Mouthy,
Mouthy.
always damn talking. Always got something to say. Nigga, shut up. Especially, I can't stand a dude that's always worrying about the next man. So what if he got his
No, that's
income
some
tax
bullshit.
check? So what if he got his income tax
What
check
he
and
worried
he
about
balling for 2 months?
What
So
is-
what
what is
does
it?
that have to do with you?
But what is he worrying about the next
Yeah,
man
it's
for?
it's something like that. Trust me, it is.
That's a bitch
Yeah,
ass
that
nigga.
is. That's true.
A pet peeve is looking at a nigga toes all crusty.
Mhm.
He got
Like
them
how they
fungus
feel
in his
about women,
toes.
too.
Yes.
Oh no, y'all ladies better keep that thing tight.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Y'all better keep it tight.
Funky
Hands
toes.
and nails.
Yeah.
Right.
Y'all better keep it right.
And the Kuda Mama.
The who?
The Kuda mama.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta keep them things tight.
What else is a pet peeve of mine? A nigga who just think he like always right. Hey, if you don't shut the hell up.
He got all the answers.
He got all the
You
answers.
jack all trades and master at none.
He right, you never wrong.
Pet peeves.
What about you? What about you? What about you, Lady Love?
I don't know. Mine's just not being a man, like, but acting or pretending or talking like a man. But then when you really like see what he really about, be like, so this is what you really about, and then this is what you was. Do you talk like you a man, but you
Right.
actually living the life of a boy?
Oh my
Like
God.
you really a boy. Like
my God.
I'm like if I deal with you, I'll be taking care of you. So yeah, no, I don't like that. I don't like that whole facade of you putting yourself out there to be something more than what you really are.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
I don't like that. That's a real huge
Oh, okay.
pet peeve for
So
me.
you want a man that's
Don't
gonna be a
lie.
real man
Stop
and
playing. Yeah.
he's about his business.
Right. If you say you doing this and you making these type of moves, when I
Yeah.
come into the picture, I'm expecting you to be making these type of moves.
Right.
Because if you not, and I see that you're a fraud, that's it.
So basically, it's fraud.
Secret.
Fraud ass nigga.
Right.
So
Fraud.
basically, it's them niggas that trap you basically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Pull up, you end up leaving the club with him and he in the rental. But he say it's his car. And then the next time you trying to ask him, oh, so what's up? Let's link up. And then they like, oh, but you got to come pick me up. Excuse
Exactly.
me?
Like, huh?
God.
Excuse
Yeah.
them? Excuse them.
Oh,
I can't stand
God.
the old
Excuse
pick me
him.
up ass nigga.
Man,
So when the nigga tells you something like that, he's like, oh no, you gotta come pick me up. After he came in his big fly Wraith, he had the big Wraith outside.
talking
And he-
about?
First of
You
all,
gotta
stuff
come
like
get
that
me.
don't impress me. Because
And, he
first of all,
and what he tells you, oh, it's in the shop.
I'm gonna be like, nah. Because why would
What
it
you
be in
gonna
the
say?
shop? It's a wraith.
Listen,
My thing
once
is
it's
this.
a problem,
Uh-huh.
it's a lie. I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is.
Stuff
It's
like
a
that
lie.
don't entice me. I would rather like the average nigga with a Honda Accord. Like at least that's believable. But you in a Ferrari, nigga, what do you do? That's what's gonna catch my attention. Oh, you in a Ferrari? What you do?
Like,
Like
What
what?
you- what
how
you-
many
what you really
businesses
doing?
do you own?
like
what do
you?
you?
What,
Yeah.
what kind of money you? What kind of
Exactly.
cash you really?
What
flipping?
career field are you into? Because you driving this big body. What's up in the market? The market is not all that good right now. So what
Right.
are you doing?
Exactly. What is it that you're doing?
Mm.
That's it. It's one of my pet peeves.
So what is it about a man that just like that'll just sweep you away? Like, oh my God, this nigga's like off the chain. I don't know what to do, but this nigga is just that in a whole bowl of cherries.
Number one, that cologne.
Yeah.
That cologne already make the jump. Like oh, they clinch
Like,
it a little bit.
you smell
Oh.
good enough to eat.
Like you be walking and you clinch up like, like
Yeah.
who is that
And it
nigga?
gotta be a nice, crisp, manly smell.
Yeah.
Nothing clean.
And
What
I
mean
like, you know what I
mean
like?
A manly smell like? What do
It
you mean?
has to be
Masculine.
a nice, masculine smell. Nothing
Can't smell like
clean.
flowers.
I don't want no, and
Oh,
I don't want
no
to smell
flowers.
no laundry detergent either.
Ooh.
Yes.
That
'cause
means
a
you
grown
put on your
man.
clothes and you ain't even put no lotion on your body. You ain't put on spray. You ain't put
Ooh.
on no type
Exactly.
of dab or nothing. I don't
Yeah.
smell nothing
So
but
you don't
laundry
like you don't
detergent.
like you don't like ashy niggas.
Oh nah. Nah.
Wow.
Your fingernails too, because that's like once you like, oh, okay.
I see a
you
lot of
cool.
women say that. A lot of women say
Fingernails.
that's one of the
Ugh.
main things with women.
That's
like,
the most
if they got their
yuckiest thing
dirty
ever.
fingernails, they don't
Ugh.
be like, get away from me.
Yeah. It's like you trying to touch and then you touching, you trying to touch my face.
Yes.
You just trying to reach for my face.
Yes.
Ooh.
And you know what's another thing too that I
Last
watch?
time you washed your hands.
What I watch is what he intakes into his body. Like junk food, nigga, you don't value life. Like
Oh.
if you just eating a bunch of junk food and McDonald's, like you are not a grown man.
that's real. So basically, you like men that's more health conscious and health.
Not necessarily health conscious, but at least be like have
Yeah, you want to eat
set
clean
some
food.
standards for yourself.
Oh, okay.
Set some standards for yourself, nigga. Make it easy. It's for like high schoolers.
Right. Don't eat like that.
Yeah, eating junk food, cause then that means he don't taste right. If he eating all this junk food, then he definitely his body is not right.
Oh my God.
This is true.
Are you saying he doesn't taste right?
Yeah, he's
That's
not, cause
true.
he just putting a bunch of junk in his body.
Wow.
I can't be like pineapples and you taste like freaking a Whopper Junior.
Sour
exactly.
grapes.
And then you want to
Yeah.
do a 69.
Ooh.
Like ew.
I'm just saying.
You said a 69.
Because once you do that, and you like, oh, no, yeah. So
But let me ask you another question though. Like if you into your man and you with your man and that's your man, you're like, y'all broke bread. It's like, oh my God, it's everything. Would you ever deny your man anything?
no, as long as he's like he's showing me that he cares for me, he's standing up for me, he's taking care of his thing. There's nothing that he can ask me for, and I say no.
I agree.
Besides
And
the
that's
booty
and
hole.
that's see, there you go.
Yeah, nah, I ain't ready for that yet.
See, it's because you haven't met him yet.
Yeah, I ain't
What
ready
you mean
for
he
that.
haven't met him? What
He
you mean by
hasn't
that?
met him yet.
What does that
Nervous.
mean?
That means when you do it with the right person, it's
Wait,
gonna
because
be perfect.
no, because you know why? Like, for some reason, I always end up with these dudes with these huge
My God.
junctures down there.
You mean members? Big, huge members?
Yes, and it'd be scary, and
So
I'd be
you
like,
be- you be scared?
"Oh." I mean, that
You
way,
scared?
yeah. I mean, the other way, nah, I could do my thing.
No, you have.
But
First of
the
all,
other way,
it's not gonna work
no.
like that. You have to be You have to want it, and they have to want it.
I don't know.
Because if they want it
Of course
and
they
you
want
want
it.
it, then they're gonna take their time, and because they already know
Yeah, that's the truth.
that it's your first time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I'm looking at that. I'm like
But
that.
of
Where?
course, he would never want to. I would think he would never want to have you in pain or anything like that. He would just
No,
want.
I mean, it wouldn't be purposeful, but he huge. I mean, how could you help it? Half the times, like, happen when you dealing
It's
with a
just
huge
like,
dude.
Well, hello, what are you talking about? Just like when you was a virgin. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but every time, no.
I'm just
After you
saying.
pass that window, you know. Okay,
How did y'all
that's
feel?
it.
Let me ask you a question. That's another good question
Uh-huh.
too. Like when y'all ladies was like in high school or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and that's something I think about even with my own daughter. I mean, I know my oldest one, she's like 22. I never really was there to really have that
conversation.
and know or whatever. But when was it? What age was it when you ladies got to that age and say like, okay, I know
You gonna give
I'm
him
a
the
virgin.
goods?
Yeah, you're gonna give the goods. Like, was it by accident? Was it something you thought about? Was it something that you already knew? Like, it's going down tonight.
You
I'm
think
leaving
a
this
lot
house
about it.
tonight, and it's going to happen
It just happened
tonight.
Yeah, no, it wasn't no. Oh, I thought about it. It just happened.
No, mine was really built up.
Yours is what?
Mine was really built up.
What you
Like, I
mean?
had to really see if you really wanted it. This is my first time. I got to make sure you going to work for this. I got a precious jewel down here. You're going to work for this.
So how'd you make him work for? Like, what'd you make him do?
What do you mean by teasing? Little by little by little.
Oh yeah, like
Oh, you mean that
eventually,
same
yeah.
night? That same?
No, over time,
Over
yeah.
time.
Over time.
Over time, yeah. That's why. That's why
Over
you
time.
just be like,
So it's thought about. If you was asking, is it something that just happened?
All
or-
right.
It was thought about. My first time was definitely thought about. My first time was definitely thought about. First, took forever for him to kiss me. Second, took forever for him to walk me home. Find out where I live.
it's the same thing. I believe, but I just think like when I'm
Because he
saying
got to
like,
deal with my mama, my brothers,
Yeah.
my sisters. I live with a whole bunch of people, and all of them are like,
Oh.
right.
Okay.
I agree.
So he had to go through that first.
Well, like I say, it's the same thing because it was a build up. It wasn't just like right away, but like when it did happen, it was just like in that moment.
So
It wasn't nothing that I said, okay, let's plan for him, let's play music and stuff like that. It was just like, okay.
So let me ask you another question. So after it happened, like, what did y'all think? Like, once y'all did it, was it like, oh my God, I did it for real? Like, how did y'all
Listen,
feel afterwards?
It was awful. I was just like, is this what this is?
Oh no. See me
Is this what this is?
But
when I did it.
yeah.
I thought God was going to come from heaven. I thought the earth. I thought I was going to hell immediately. I was looking. I immediately went to the window to look at the sky to see if God had came for me, because the end of the world. It was the end of the world. That was the.
Was
the
it because
end of the
was it
world.
because the end of the world because you felt you wasn't ready for that,
Because
or
you
was
wasn't
it, or
married.
you thought?
No, because I just committed this sin. I just gave
Yeah.
away my virginity, and I'm
But
not
you
married.
knew, but you just said that you knew what you was doing.
I knew what I was doing, but I listen. I was born with sin. Okay,
You still were
I
like
gave
afraid.
into my flesh. Of course,
Oh.
I prayed and asked God to forgive me 1,000,000 times before I did this sin. Okay,
But you knew you was gonna do the sin though.
yeah, of course. But I asked God prior to forgive me for the sin that I knew I was going to commit one day.
How about you? Sass? You was the same way?
What do you mean?
Like your first time after you did it, like what did you think after? Did you?
Oh,
was it
I
like,
wasn't thinking about like hell and
But
heaven.
was it like okay? Like after you did it the first time, like you're like, I'm going back in
No,
after that.
nah. It was just like
Oh, it wasn't really.
because I believe like even whether you're a virgin or not, I think like your first time with a person, most of the time it's like timid because both of y'all is just like kind of like once you get to that
Yeah,
place,
you're trying to figure each other
yeah,
out.
it's just like, oh, we really at this place. I feel like the first time with anybody always be babbit. It don't be right until like the next time. Now the nigga gotta redeem himself. Now he like, okay,
So a
I don't know.
nigga,
I
a
think
ne-
the
so a
second
nigga.
time was even more frightening than the first time.
nah.
The
So did it
second
take?
time
Did
was
it
even-
take a long time?
Because now the
after,
second
or
time you know what to expect.
Yeah. No.
It took a long time?
Yeah, it took a long time afterwards because I was scared and my body was doing all this weird stuff because I felt open. Listen. And now
What do you mean? What
I
do you mean?
have these fluids and I wasn't sure what these fluids was
Yeah.
because now I'm open.
Yeah.
I'm like nothing, but I never came home with withdrawals. For
Oh
what?
my God.
Like I never, that never happened
Yeah.
to me.
Oh,
Now it's
God.
different.
So now I'm thinking something's
Hold
wrong.
on. You saying after the fact or
After you
while?
have sex. No,
yeah,
after
your whole
have
body
sex,
change.
for the first time,
Uh-huh.
your body just changes, and now you could be sleeping, you just end up
because
wet.
because now your vagina has
Like-
an active mechanism to clean
Yeah.
itself now.
It's open.
It's like now you activated. Okay, now I gotta clean every day. It has to be a cleaning cycle. That's what people be thinking. Okay, sometimes like women has like mucus and like if it's discolored and
Yeah,
green and stuff, it's a
yeah,
problem.
I feel like
but
they
the,
would know.
the,
They
the
know.
vagina
People know.
has
Wait a
to
minute,
do
but,
that.
but wait. I'm just saying, like after it happened, like after, was it like you just got just excited all of a sudden about thinking about something,
It's like
or
I
just like
I couldn't control my
what
excitement.
the hell?
Like I couldn't control it.
What you mean you couldn't control your
I couldn't
excitement?
control it.
Like what do you mean? Like what would make you like? What would
It
make
didn't
you?
matter. Me seeing a cute guy.
We're just like, hey.
Wait a minute.
Me seeing a cute
You
guy.
happen? Would that
Me
happen to you?
watching-
Because now it's like you
anybody
activated
kiss,
like a hormone or something.
Anybody hug, anybody hold, heat. Shit, if it was hot outside, nigga, like,
Yeah.
or if it got extremely cold, I don't know. Like anything would just trigger my juices or whatever. Can't help it. I don't know.
That's just like when boys first hit puberty. You know, they say expect to find like the little hard, the hard rags and the socks and stuff.
Or just like what did they
that's
say?
kinda true. Having wet dreams.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's When I was a
Exactly.
kid, I guess that did happen to me a few times.
Yeah, women have those too. You know,
Yep.
What?
you do. We have
Definitely.
those too.
Seriously.
Yeah, we have those
Honestly.
too. Like people, like we are like this. Our body makeup is the same. Besides that, y'all have
But
just
like you'd have
testicles.
you have a dream and you like
Like you're in the act, and it's the same way. How you said you'll wake up with a wet dream, we wake up the same way.
We
Get
wake up wet.
out of town.
Yeah.
I'm being educated.
Definitely wake up wet. And
On
you have to
young
think
ladies.
like, hey, man, did my husband take advantage of me last night and I didn't know nothing? No, I would remember this.
Wait, so did it stop does it stop after a certain time or do you or
No,
you
you still have it because sometimes you have dreams and it's just
Wow.
like whoa. Sometimes you have
That
to
is
wake
true.
up. It's sometimes it'd be so hot and heavy in these dreams. You have to get up like whoa, what's that? What happened?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
I haven't had one of those
in a
since
long
I was
time.
like 11.
You need to watch
12.
more porn or something.
No. I watched that, but I'm just saying in general. Like you know how like some kids you wake up and you have a wet dream, you're just having a wet dream. But I haven't had since I was a kid. Like I think after I first
because
really
you know what,
started.
I think that now you have the luxury. You have a wife, so you can
Right.
wake up and roll over and be like, "Yo, let's get it in."
Yeah,
That's
but
true.
even before that, I mean, it wasn't like. But I guess I was out there. So.
That's why. No time. You ain't need to have no wet dreams. You're fine.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Exactly.
Ladies, boy. Ladies are something. Ladies are something.
Yes, we are.
Something.
Oh,
But you know,
just
that was
Just a little couple
that was-
questions you had in
Yeah,
mind.
it was all different type of questions. I'm always gonna have some questions for you. There's no question about that we need to discuss and talk about. So it was some, good, solid, good regurgitation of information from you ladies. You know, a lot of guys out here just wouldn't know. I mean, it's just like when they say what ladies are from Venus and men are from Mars or something like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So some dudes might just want to have that question, want to ask, and want to know. you know?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, everybody have different life experiences and stuff like that of but it's just now I'm thinking of having these conversations like with my son, like as far as like
Yeah, like how would you go?
I think
in,
you're going to know. You're going to know when I talk to him, I think. Because I just think you're going to know.
when he stopped playing them video
Right.
games.
When he start giving him
It's that
little
time.
Yeah.
little spaces.
When you start seeing him look at them girls, he start, oh yeah,
Now when
mommy,
you
I
hear it's
gotta-"
quiet in the room all of a sudden for 30 seconds.
or he in the shower for like instead of he been in the shower
Yeah.
for like 10 minutes, now he in the shower for like an hour.
Exactly. Exactly.
When he in that shower for like an hour, it's going down, boy.
Mhm.
yeah, yeah.
It's going D.
That's
Well,
right.
no, I'm not gonna say that pause, but I'm just saying.
Pause.
Right. Going
These
down.
nuts.
Oh, these nuts.
Oh man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Okay.
It's
Alright.
it's just but when it's time, it's time. Like right now, my son is still like I always say that he's immature, not like the what's the word I'm looking for? Because the crown done kicked in.
Mhm.
not the literal term of like he's immature, but like it's like the age group immature.
But I mean, with boys,
I just feel like
with
he's
us
still
boys,
adolescent.
with us
Yeah.
boys, we always
Yeah.
take a little time before we mature and get that maturity.
Definitely. Definitely. I don't know when it's gonna hit my baby butt.
You ladies always mature way faster than us dudes
Oh,
do.
yeah.
We
Oh,
always
yeah.
got that playtime in us. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So
Mm-hmm.
you know what it is. But yeah, ladies. What else would I like to ask you? There's a lot of other questions I had, but now I'm kind of like having like a brain freeze. I had a whole bunch.
Yeah,
of
we
them
had a
I
whole
wanted to ask y'all.
bunch. Yeah, we had a whole. You
I
had a
think
whole
we
bunch
covered
of.
the questions. No, we covered them.
I mean, we covered some good ones. We
Yeah.
all good. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. But life is all but a journey. And
Absolutely.
again, shouts out to everyone that's graduating. I seen those prom pictures though too. Like it was dope. Like I feel like these youngins are like styling. I know I had me like a Rolls Royce and stuff like that for prom, but the stuff that they doing like right now is like incredible.
Crazy.
And I got that's why I'm on these quests for these millions because I need it the same way for my son.
Yeah.
I need him styling.
Definitely. Absolutely.
You better be ready to drop that paper.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely. You know what's so funny? I don't know. Maybe it's because of the way that my son is now, and I'm like, I can't wait for him to be that kid who does want all of that stuff because I'm really ready to give it all to him. But he's not. Like, I have to get out of the term of calling him baby, my baby, because he's not a baby. But
I've never
like,
called my son my baby. It's
care
my
nothing.
son because I want him to
Don't
still
care nothing
have
about his
that.
son.
You're gonna call him your baby for the rest of his life. You watch
I
and
know.
see. She
already know.
says, "I know."
I already know that's my baby. So I'm so ready for him to get be like, mommy, I want these, I want that or whatever. My son, he don't even care about no shoes like that. You know what type of shoes he care about? He care about those
The little light up shoes,
shoes, the little running shoes. Like my son is still like a kid, so he's
right.
That's
he's not
good.
thinking about none of
He's
that
all gonna
stuff.
come. It's all gonna come in time. I remember when I was a kid and I always wanted to like grow up real fast. My father used to tell me all the time, like, "Listen, boy, take your time, enjoy yourself. When you have no worries, you have no worries. You ain't got to worry about bills. You ain't got to worry about paying all this stuff and doing this and doing that. You living a carefree life. Because trust me, your day will come, boy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like you don't understand what the bills are
I'm
and
telling
what they
you.
really mean. Because when I was younger, I used to be like, okay, if I had a bill, I'm gonna pay it and I'm gonna live my life. That's not gonna stop me from doing nothing. That's just how you think and that's how you talk. Because you just know you're gonna have it made and you're gonna have all the money, and it never registers that it may be this time where you don't have enough money to do this, or you have to sacrifice doing something that you love for something that you really need. Based on wants and needs, you gotta like really make a decision because
That's
now
right.
you're an adult and you take care of yourself.
That's
So
right.
it depends. You gonna do this habit, or you gonna make sure you got lights,
That's right.
water, AC, a roof over your head, your car
new
running
shoes.
good.
Baby new shoes.
You see what I'm
goddamn
saying? You gotta understand. So those are the
Yep.
things that I'm pretty sure my mom was trying to tell me, but I was not paying attention. I just wanted to be cute.
Well, now it's time. It's time to do what it do. But this is what it is, But hey,
Yeah.
it's all,
So
it's all a
welcome.
part of life.
Welcome to adulthood. Well, not all of you guys, but the graduates. Welcome to adulthood. All the rest of you guys, keep pushing. Super
That's
proud of
right.
you guys. Don't give up. Every time you graduate, or it doesn't even have to be in a graduation. I feel like I'm having like a little bit of a deja vu because I feel like on one of our episodes way back when me and Sassy I had this we had some type of conversation about this, about about our boys or whatever, just congratulating them on the little things, as they get older.
Oh, yeah.
As far as in tying their shoes on their own, brushing their teeth, getting up and doing certain things, accomplishing things, cleaning their room. Like my son he asked me could he have his friend over the other day from camp or whatever, and I was like, yeah, sure. He's like, yay, I can't wait. And the first thing he wanted to do was ask the boy's father. He wanted to ask the boy's father.
Oh man.
So he went and he asked the boy's father while I was there or whatever. And the boy's father was like, okay. So today when he came home, he was like, I'm so excited. He's gonna come over to my house tomorrow. I said, yeah. So what's the first thing you need to do? He's like, the first thing I need to do is clean my room. I was like, thank you so much. I did not have to tell you.
Exactly.
So that's and that's the first thing that he did. He went in straight and got to it.
Instead of putting so much emphasis on when they do F up, we have to rejoice when they do good,
Right.
Absolutely.
I love every time he talks to me, and I think that's the reason why he really doesn't like to talk to me. It's like a pop quiz. It's always I'm asking you a question because I want to know how you think.
Yeah, exactly.
Answer. And even when we sit down and eat, it's the worst time. Like, he don't even want to eat because he know I'm gonna like drill his ass.
I feel like we need to reverse that though. Instead of like when something is wrong or we yelling or we getting mad and upset, but we should put more emphasis on when they do good. Rejoice it, and then when they do something wrong, just make it as a learning and teaching moment.
Like every moment with me, that's what I'm saying. Every moment with me he spends with me is a learning moment. I'm like, so you finished eating. So what are you gonna do now? What are you gonna do now that you finished eating? I think I'll go take a shower. Good. What are you gonna do after you take a shower? I think I'll brush my teeth. Good. Very good. What else you gonna do after that? Then am I free to do whatever I want? Very good. Now you can do whatever it is that you want. No problem. Like every moment is like I'm having him think about what he's going to do with the next moment. Oh, yeah. I met a guy. No BS. Like no BS. And he wanted to talk to me. Okay. He wanted to talk to me. He was like, so when are you free this week? This when I'm single. When are you free this week? Whatever. Okay, cool. So I'll be free. I don't know. Friday. What can we do? Whatever, something. Now, this is, I don't know, earlier on in the week. And he's like, oh, I'll let you know. So if I told you we could hang out Friday, if it's early on in the week, say for instance, I'll give him the way benefit of the doubt. Maybe it wasn't Monday, maybe it wasn't Tuesday. You know what? I'll even give him it was Wednesday. Okay, maybe it was Wednesday. But if you don't be done contacting me by Wednesday, Thursday, any day before Friday, don't call me Friday telling me, oh, this what we gonna do today?
Exactly.
Oh, no.
We gotta plan that. I have a whole life.
You need to let me know what you're gonna do right then and there. No. No. So I'm raising him in a way that he can think. He doesn't have to wait on the day of to figure out what it is that he gonna do. Right. What he gonna, I already know what I'm gonna do with my tomorrow. What are you gonna do with your tomorrow? I know what I'm gonna do with the rest of my day today and what I'm gonna do tomorrow and the rest of the weekend. What are you gonna? Will it happen? I don't know, but I already know what I plan on doing. Have a son plan, and so that's how I talk to my son. Right. It's in that manner. It's what are you doing tomorrow? What's your plans tomorrow? We already know what we want to go eat. Exactly. I asked him what he want to go eat. I asked him what's the first thing he want to do tomorrow. It's his day. It's his agenda. He want to spend it with his friend. What's the itinerary? I'm just along for the ride. It's your world, baby. What we doing? It's your world. What we doing? Today is your day. But I need to know from today what we doing tomorrow. Exactly. Because if you tell me nothing, I'm gonna have my own plans. You're gonna be asked out. You're gonna be at somebody else's house.
But you know what that really is called right there? That's called for kids. That's called critical thinking.
Yeah,
absolutely. To have those critical thinking skills.
I need him to be able to. I always tell him, I need you to be able to use your own mind. You need to be able to use your own mind. Right. Don't let nobody can convince you otherwise on what you feel passionate about. You can listen. I tell them all the time, don't be no square. And it's so funny. Don't be no square. I had both of them, my niece and my son, sitting at the table today. They at my house. I told you, jumping around, going crazy. But we was eating. I served both of them food. She wanted to eat. He wanted to eat. Served both of them food. Now I'm giving them a test. I asked her first. I said, can I have some of your French fries? She's like, yeah. So I took a French fry. I went over to my son. Now, they don't know what I'm doing. Go over to him. I grabbed some. I said, can I have some of your food? He's like, yes. Now, what I'm showing, I said, very good, guys. You guys share. That's amazing. At least I know 2 kids who are raised by themselves, don't have any siblings, have the capacity to share. Right. At least you have the capacity to share. You show emotion, empathy for somebody who is hungry, who is in need. If you have, you will give. Right. So that's perfect. Good. Congratulations. You know what I mean? You're thinking, you're feeling, you're doing good. Now, only thing is, both of y'all let me take off y'all plate. Don't do that. I say if you're eating something, if you have something, even larger than this, when y'all get older, y'all understand. If you have money in the bank and somebody asks you, can they borrow some money? You're not gonna give them your debit card, your PIN number. You're not gonna do that. You're gonna go and you're gonna ask them what they want, how much they need, or whatever, and then give it to them. Right. Same vice versa. Y'all have food. If I wanted a French fry, you tell me. You give me the French fry. Don't let me stick my hand in your food.
Your plate.
Don't let me do that. And just like for my son, don't let me take your spoon and then scoop up your rice and put your spoon in my mouth and give it back to you. I said, don't do that. Tell them if they want some of your food, go grab a plate in the utensil, and then you can have some of my food. I said, but don't never let nobody put their hands in your food. That was every moment I'm with children, I'm teaching them. I have to. It's a learning lesson. It's always something. I'm dropping knowledge on them every single second of the day. If I'm not whenever I'm spending time with them, it could be 2 seconds.
That's right.
It's gonna be a learning lesson. They're gonna be like,
all
man.
the time.
Or I tell them in that moment, if I don't have that time to like really talk to them. Like I remember one time I was dropping off my son to my grandma's house, and all of my nieces and nephews was there. I ain't have time to talk, but I went around the table, gave every last one of them a hug, a nice hug, a caressing hug, and I told them that I loved them. They ain't seen me in years, but at least they know whenever they hear my name, I know that Auntie TT, Auntie whatever, that they love me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So all of that matters.
Absolutely. It matters. Absolutely when it comes to the kids.
Lady Love with the jewels.
Absolutely.
Got to. That's what they need.
Growing pains.
I want them to be able to hear me. Like I tell my son, I want him to be able to hear me when I'm not there. I want you to be able to hear my voice when I'm not there.
If I do this, what
he will hear you. His voice will be in the back of his head.
You know what's so crazy?
What's that?
I have the co-workers that I work with say, I hear you when I'm not here, when you're not even here.
See?
I hear you when you're not even here.
See?
That's how much I am.
You be
like,
drilling it. Yeah.
I don't play.
Wow.
Crazy.
I don't play.
Real deal. Holy feel.
I do not play. That's what's needed.
Absolutely. That's what's up.
You know.
Well, that was exciting.
Yes,
Absolutely
it was.
exciting.
Yes,
Absolutely.
it was. I just wanted to touch base, like on a few things that was in the news. That little bugger Harry Weinstein got locked up.
Finally.
Yeah. So hopefully they hang him just like as they did to Bill Cosby. Hopefully they hang him and more.
We'll see.
Yeah. We definitely will see. It was. You know what? Talking
quite
about that
hush,
too.
though. It's
It
quite
was
hush.
something
It's not
else.
really
It was
going up.
something else that I wanted to talk to you about. Something that happened in the news. I don't. Oh, yo, you know what we really need? We haven't really talked about. We haven't even touched on that Drake and Pusha T situation.
Oh yeah, that was gonna come up. That was gonna come up. That was
going
gonna
on
come
with
up.
that?
Yeah.
Drake with blackface. What do y'all think about that? Him having that blackface. What'd you think about that?
Oh,
I had a debate.
Yeah, it was
the other
him.
night. Yeah, it was him.
That was
yeah.
him.
It was him. In
He
blackface.
said he put out a statement stating that the reason why he did the blackface because when it was, I think he did it in 2009. I think
it was a time like they said they was doing a biography on like artists and stuff like that. The struggles that they have.
Right. He
like
was
that.
saying with actors, it's just like every time he was saying that the process really never changed because sometimes they're black, but they still being kind of like discriminated.
Yeah, discriminated. Yeah.
I mean, what he said was making sense, but I just don't think he should have did that.
Exactly. But I feel like this, right? Why did they this is what I don't understand, right? Now that y'all mad at the dude, like why y'all put that out now? If y'all had so much of an issue with it, why y'all putting it out now? Y'all should have been addressed that. Yeah. Because you can't call it you can't be the pot calling the kettle black, but you still dealing with this coon ass nigga Kanye with all the stuff that he's saying, but you putting out a picture with Drake with blackface.
Yeah, well, it is. I mean, either which way you want to look at it, it's still kind of rough. But with Drake even coming out and saying what he said on the first joint,
what did he say?
Well, what he was saying, he was basically talking about. He was basically really talking about more about Kanye.
Oh yeah.
But really, what made Pusha take the gloves off is because he
mentioned his wife.
He would mention his fiance and what you call it, Virginia Williams, which is his fiance. So I guess at that point the gloves came off.
What did he say about her?
It wasn't that bad. It was just like, oh, I'm trying to get her. It take 10 years to get a ring like Virginia Williams or something like something to that nature.
Something to that, yeah, exactly.
Pusha T been with her for a very long time, and he's now wife from her. But I don't even think that she got a ring yet. I don't even think he gave her a ring.
Oh, I don't know if he did or not.
Yeah.
But by him saying
it was a joke. So
it's it's a rap battle.
What?
It was a rap battle, but listen, it did because he kind of like he went
in. But
he threw them haymakers at Drake.
Yeah, he really he went in on him bad.
Yeah.
So
because this is what the rumors about Drake's son is about, or something.
Because the whole hype is that he's a deadbeat father or whatever like that.
He has a son. He's not claiming that the girl's a porn star or something like that.
Yeah.
That he had a son with or whatever the case may be.
I feel like this in that scenario, right? Being the track record of this female, she's been with multiple dudes, and I don't understand these rappers. They all smash the same chicks, and they don't use protection
all the time.
It's like, what are you doing? If she was just with this man 2 weeks ago, now you gonna go and not even have no protection with this chick? So he deserved every bit of what he getting, right? But I feel like this, like he had to wait to verify if the child is his first and foremost.
Being that she has a what's the name?
I,
Background.
if I have a choice, I wouldn't put my kid in the public eye. People are cruel.
That's just like what they were saying about Gucci Mane and his wife.
Oh,
How she had all of those kids.
Yeah.
And she was like,
Yeah, and it wasn't even true.
Right.
How many kids she got?
I think it's 4.
Oh.
4 or 5. But
Is it? I thought it was only like a few. I don't know. It's just like people always in people business. You know what I'm saying?
That's really what it is. Really.
And then the thing is, some of these females are like entertainment whores. Like it's no longer gonna be about Drake and his son. Now you want to be in the spotlight too. So of course he probably took the approach to say, you know what, I'm gonna love my son, I'm gonna cherish my son, but not in front of the camera.
Right.
Yeah.
So what's wrong with that?
Nothing.
It's nothing if you don't want your kids exposed like that. You don't want them exposed like that.
And
then I was saying,
a normal guy, it wouldn't even be looked at.
If this whole thing with Pusha T is true, he's saying that Drake was going to use the whole Adidas rollout to announce his son. What's wrong with that? If he was doing this big rollout to say, yo, I'm gonna introduce the world to my son now. What was wrong with that?
Yeah,
it's just like how Jay-Z and Beyonce them didn't show Blue Ivy them until they sold the picture to People magazine. Many people do it. Like, oh, when we're gonna see? Have anybody ever really seen their twins?
No,
not really. But you see, the thing with Drake is though, I think, is that. It's not the fact that he had a son. I mean, you have a son, you got a son. I mean, what's the big deal? But it's the fact that he was kind of like trying to hide it and not really trying to say,
but
all this time. And the kid is not like a newborn. I think the kid is like either 3 or 4.
No,
how old is the kid?
No, the baby only like 6 or 7 months.
Really?
Yeah, the baby not that old. The baby was just born like October, November, or something like that.
I know.
Okay.
I feel like he's being a parent. He's just trying to protect his child.
I feel like this. Why are we saying that he's hiding the kid when he's never publicly said he don't have a child?
Right.
Oh, he never denied it.
He never denied it. He never said anywhere that he does not have a child. He just never mentioned.
You know people's perception. I rather people going to want you to do what they want you to do and how they feel you want you to do it.
Okay, so
everybody don't want to take the calendar approach.
Okay. Say for instance,
especially when your baby mama a porn star and it's embarrassing because she done had like 3 different niggas in her before you.
About 1,000 niggas.
Yeah.
But even so with me, imagínate, like listen, like if with my my page, I'm just a regular person. I think I only have 1 picture on there, and my son is in the background on my social media page. I never mentioned anything about my son. I think I have like 1 or maybe 2 pictures, and I think that's
my
it.
music page. No, nothing at all. But my personal page that's private and it's only like my true friends and family on there. Yeah,
right.
I don't even have one of those pages no more. I don't have a page with just friends and family. I don't have a page with family on there like that at all, because I feel like those are the worst people anyways. Like,
oh yeah,
I'd rather
absolutely right.
I'd rather have all these fake little friends who I don't know nothing about, and they can live in my fantasy world, which is what it is, and they live in my world when I tell them to. So when I post, it could be a picture from a month ago. This is me today to you.
Yeah.
This is me today to you. Okay. Hi. Hi. How are you? Yeah. Oh, dang. Where you going at today? Little do you know, that was a month ago.
Exactly.
I'm in my bed right now.
That's how it is. That's the game. That's exactly how it is.
I'm in my bed right now.
You ladies are something else, boy.
Like that's just what it is. Exactly. Like I don't. And that's my personal rules. I don't know these people. None of these people on this page have I ever met a day in my life, aside from my sister and my best friend.
Right.
And these people are cruel, man. These people don't care if it's a kid.
I don't know these people.
They're so disrespectful. They don't have no chill.
I don't know
so it's like I don't blame him for not mentioning his kid to the world. And why I'm gonna put up a
picture of me and my son for you to just scroll past? Like,
yeah.
So what? I'm inviting you into my life, into my world. You didn't ask for this. I'm giving you this.
And so access.
I will give you as much as I feel like I need to, which is nothing. You will get pictures of me or videos of me saying absolutely nothing. You could just look at my beauty. That's what my page is for my beauty. That's what my page is for. Not for my family. You ain't gonna see my family. You ain't gonna see my nigga. You ain't gonna see none of that. None of your business. Yep. Mind your business.
None of your business.
It's none of my business. It's none of my business. Exactly. That's just how I
Yeah,
feel.
no, I know.
Look,
I agree. I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah,
I
that's
totally
real.
if he was
agree.
a normal person, none of this would be looked at like that. But because he is who he is, just like how I was saying about Keisha Kaur, they was trying to say, oh, she was hiding her kids, and the whole reason why she hasn't mentioned anything about her kids is because she don't want Gucci Man to know. But in
Right.
reality, of course, he knew. He done been with her
Yeah,
for so long. He know all her
exactly.
kids. They live all in the same house. She was
Exactly.
saying she didn't want them in the media. She wanted to keep
Yeah,
them
I
completely
understand that.
separate.
I
She don't
understand
want them
that.
into that world. She's like, everybody can't handle that stuff. She
Mhm.
wanted to keep them as innocent as possible for as long as possible.
Mhm. I understand.
That was
I
her
seen
words.
something. I mean, I didn't have time. Today was a long day for me, so I didn't really have time to really to pay attention or read the articles. But I see something that they breaking up or something.
Who?
Keisha
Oh.
Kaur and
No.
Gucci.
Oh no, I
Mane?
just saw a picture of them together and all
No.
Fendi down.
No.
Yeah,
No.
it was on some blog site.
After that got that big ass wedding? Hell no. They're not good. No.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
No.
I hope not. You know, they look amazing together.
You know, it's the haters. They got to throw it out there.
And Gucci got swag.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got swag.
Like the way he dressed.
He got sauce.
He got sauce.
He sauce stuff.
No, not sauce. Sauce.
Exactly.
he be dripping. He be dripping.
Huh.
So yeah,
Wow.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
We
What
gonna-
else
we-
now? Oh, go ahead. Okay, go ahead. I'm
No,
sorry.
what you saying?
No, I was gonna say what I was thinking about. There was a few other things I wanted to say too that was in the current events, but I just it slipped my mind right now. I gotta start writing these things.
Yeah,
I start
I
and I
keep
normally
telling
do,
you
and I
to
know
send it
you
to
know
me.
what I normally do. I normally do, but I just didn't this time.
Yeah, we gonna get it right. We gonna get it right.
We will. It was a trying night, but it's all good.
Listen, I'm sorry. My phone is just so sensitive.
Well, sound the alarm, sound the alarm.
Oh,
Wake some folks up.
absolutely.
But it's all good. It's all good. We gonna let y'all go.
Yeah, you know, I mean, we gonna jump quickly into the downtime segment because you know I'm excited because you know my son is graduating on Monday, so I'm gonna have him Dapper Dan, and then yeah,
Said
you know,
Dapper
Yeah, gonna go
Dan.
hang out and do something together.
yeah, and then this weekend, well, this weekend it is the weekend.
Right.
Well, later today,
Weekend, baby.
I'm gonna take him. You know, I gotta get him fresh. You know, because his barber don't work on Sunday, so gotta get him cut, looking right for his graduation. I gotta go do my nails or whatnot, and then I'm gonna take him to. It's a new place. I was gonna take him to Off the Wall. It's like a trampoline place or whatever like that.
Right, yeah, right.
But I seen this new place that they opened up out in Weston. It's called well, I ain't even gonna shout them out.
Right.
I ain't giving nobody no free promo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
about it
exactly.
Yeah, but it's out
Told
in
you.
Weston, so
Told
we
you
gonna
that.
go out there. We gonna go out there and celebrate a little small turn up, like a few kids, and
And see
for them
what
to
it-
jump
and see
in.
what it
Yeah,
is.
and have
Yeah,
fun.
exactly. And then I'm
Okay.
back at the
Enjoy,
house.
celebrate his big achievement.
Exactly.
Okay.
I really wanted to get him the iPhone, but I'm not due for upgrades right now, and I'm not giving T-Mobile $800 for no phone.
Right? No, wait, he's fine. He's in
Yeah,
content.
so,
his game is
you
very
know,
wonderful
I
to him.
yeah,
He, got
I'm
he has a phone already though.
yeah, he has the
fine.
iPhone SE right now.
He got a phone.
Yeah,
He's
but
fine.
you know, I feel like he worked hard. I feel like I could upgrade him. He had that phone for like 2 years, even though with all the bull crap that he did with it. But
Right.
I feel like now he's very responsible with that phone now.
Mm-hmm.
Very responsible. So I feel like he didn't ask for much. All he
Right.
wanted was that and gift cards.
Oh,
That's
he about to get himself some gift cards.
Yeah,
Yes, he
yeah.
is.
You
Yes,
came
he
through.
is.
You came through because he was
Yes, he
excited.
is.
He
Oh,
ran
you
up there and
know
told his friends, "Oh my gosh, I got this and this and." Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
He got money now.
Yeah.
He's
So
straight
yeah,
now.
so that's
Aw.
all. Just gonna go out, let him enjoy himself a little bit, and then I'm back in the crib as usual.
Chill.
That's what's up. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Chill.
That's good.
What are you guys doing for downtime?
I'm gonna be chilling, man. I mean,
Mhm.
I'm not,
too.
if I'm out here just trying to chase some paper, I'm just gonna be chilling.
I don't know. I finally got my fire stick to work, so
Your what?
my fire stick to work.
Fire stick and chill.
Okay.
Finally. So I just been chilling.
I gotta join. I gotta join the club, man.
Yeah, I'm
Gotta do what
telling
I
you.
Yeah, I
think.
told you come through.
That's what I'm
I'ma
gonna
come
do.
through.
Well, my son is having his day tomorrow, so we're gonna go and pick up his little friend who lives like right down the street.
Mhm.
So we're gonna go and pick up his little friend
Mhm.
and I don't know, go to the park, get in some trouble real quick.
Well, you know.
Get in some trouble real quick, go to the
Ain't nothing wrong with
park.
that.
Yeah.
Ain't
Yeah,
nothing wrong with
get in some
that.
trouble real quick.
Mhm.
Eat. My son requested crabs. He wants crab.
Yo.
So he's looking
Wow.
forward to going to like someplace like Red Lobster tomorrow for
Really?
lunch.
Oh, wow.
And he's like, "Yeah, Mom, and we could try to get some sushi." I
Oh,
was
he likes sushi?
Sushi.
First off,
Whoa.
he asked
spoiling
me.
him.
Listen, today he asked me, and this is only because he always sees my husband goes to Publix. Publix has these things they make daily, and they
Yeah, the
put them
sushi, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
in
Be good.
heart containers.
Yeah.
And he gets them for me. He buys
Yeah.
them for me. So my son sees this,
Mhm.
and so he asked me. He's like, "Mommy, do you like sushi?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I like sushi." He was like, "Okay, well, I like sushi too. I want to try sushi too." I said, "You don't even know if you're gonna like it." He was like, "Well, if you like it, I might like it."
Yeah.
I said, "Okay, well, we're gonna try and get some sushi tomorrow too, then I guess."
Listen, my son, that disgusts him. You see, like the running red light situation, that's what sushi is for him.
Oh, okay, good.
Your reaction to that,
Okay, good.
that's his reaction to sushi.
Okay, good. That's good.
I don't know. We're going to test it. I don't know. I'm going to push these little boys to the limit tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to have a good time.
Yeah. Well, you
We're
know,
gonna have a
I
really good
told
time.
you, if you want to come through, they could jump.
Look at they could jump.
They could
I
jump.
know they could jump.
Yeah, they could jump, tire themselves out or whatever. So that's it. That's all I'm
Make them
doing.
get a good jumping and take them to their bed after.
Oh, nah.
That's it. Oh, no, we're going to have, we're going to have
not
good
a
time.
chance in hell that they're going to sleep afterwards. These
what's
kids just have so much darn energy, and it's crazy.
They do. I'm going to run them record, though, tomorrow.
That's right.
My
That's
job.
good. She said that's your job.
That's your
my
job.
for tomorrow.
That's a good thing.
I know this little guy is going to
Over
be
the
like,
kids.
your mom asks a lot of questions.
My girls are dying for me to take them to Rapids, but I know I don't want to take them
I'm
to
Listen,
Rapids
Hefe,
tomorrow.
I'm going.
save your
When
money.
you going?
I'm going. I don't know when,
Say-
but I'm going.
Save your money.
Okay.
I don't know when, but I'm going. I just heard they have a promotion too. You could go to any McDonald's and pick up whatever, something I heard on the radio. You could go to any McDonald's and they're going to
But
give you like a little
Hefe,
Western
I'm
made.
telling you,
What?
save your money. Save your money. The Rapids is not really worth it. Like all that money that you paying for these little old ass rides, recycled ass
remodeled
water.
it.
They remodeled it.
Yeah, it looks.
It's bigger
Yeah.
and better.
Looks good.
They have like
I feel like if
way
you're
more
gonna do
new
that,
stuff
just
there.
go to Volcano Bay,
Where's that at?
the
That's-
Universal. That's in
That's
Orlando.
Universal.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Isn't
it's
Check it out.
it's the same price and it's
Google
well worth it. And if you
Volcano
go,
Bay.
you let me know because I want to go too.
brand
Get
spanking new.
outta
It's
gonna
way
love it.
better than that, and they will love
They're
it. They
gonna
got
love
the volcano erupts and all that. It's,
Oh,
it's
word.
way doper than.
Because I was
than
like,
the
damn. I
Rapids.
said,
It's
maybe.
like 2
I
years
mean, not
old.
to go out. Because we normally always do that. Like, we always do like a big trip to like Orlando in
Yeah.
the beginning of the summer, and then we do it at the end of the summer. We do
Yeah.
that big trip. But then I was like, damn, Rapids is right there. Man, I could just take them during the week when it's not too
Yeah.
crowded. But I know because they're already out of school.
Yeah,
already.
so a
their
lot of
last day
people
was
out of
like
school.
matter of fact, their last day was today. I think.
Oh,
Was
really?
today.
Oh, and mine's is until next week.
Yeah,
Wednesday.
next week.
Yeah, because
yeah.
up they up and we up top, so they already out of school already.
But yeah, I feel like do that Volcano Bay. It's the same price and it's better. Like the food is better.
I'm gonna take a look at it because I know I wanted to take them somewhere, but I was like, damn, it's kind of easy, to do it here, and they already right here. Because I mean, I pass this thing
true.
every
Right,
day.
yeah.
I'm like in the neighborhood. So
I
was
didn't
like,
know.
gotta
I
take
didn't know
them
they
over there.
remodeled it though.
Yeah, it looks really nice. It looks really
brand
nice.
spanking new. It's nice.
Yeah, it looks
Because
really
remember
nice.
one birthday we did that for my son.
What's
we
that?
took him up there. We took like 10 boys
Exactly.
up there.
That's
And,
the
yeah.
I mean, I might
That's
get them
the
under the
best.
rides, but I figured for them.
Oh no, we went on the
That's the
rides, but for me, I used to deal with roller coasters. I can't do it no more. It's
I
like
used to
terrifying.
I love roller coasters.
I don't know. I'm a summer baby, and my mom always used to make it her biggest thing to go somewhere during the summer. That's the only time she could really
Yeah.
go somewhere, and she would always do something and say it was for my birthday. I always go. And of course, we went to Water Rapids, and my mom is so crazy. She went to the administrator's office or wherever they had a little telecom speaker where they play music over or whatever. And my mom, we out playing in the pool or in the water on the slides, and I hear my mom's voice over the intercom singing happy birthday to me.
Oh, that was so nice.
that was
Singing
nice.
happy birthday
You felt,
to me.
you felt special.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was
Oh
dope.
my God.
That was nice. That
Oh
was nice.
my God.
That was nice.
That was amazing.
Dope.
It was thebomb.com.
All right. She said the bomb.com.
Yeah, it was.
But ladies and gentlemen, it's been grand.
Oh yeah.
This was the graduation season episode.
Right. Congratulating all of you guys out there. Just push a little positivity in your world.
That's right.
Make just give you a little pat on the back if anybody give you
That's
a
right.
pat on the back for all of those kids who
Exactly.
feel like they you did it and you ain't have nobody
Congratulations.
behind
We
you.
are very proud of
That's
you.
Right.
That's
We
right.
behind you, giving you
That's
a
right.
push. We here. We love you. We don't care about everything. Everything that's gonna come is gonna come. Everything that's past, leave it in the past.
That's right.
You jumped over that hurdle. only thing I have to say is don't look back. You know, and whatever it is,
Yeah, just move
learn
forward.
from it.
Figure
Learn
out
from
what
Forward
career field you
motion.
want to do,
Yeah.
and just just
Move
keep
forward.
That's
keep
right.
keep racking up them diplomas, them degrees, what have you. You know,
Right.
and it's nothing more powerful than an educated nigga. And I'm gonna say it like that because that's what they call
Absolutely.
us. An educated nigga is a scary nigga. So let's do
Absolutely.
it, man. Let's do it.
Mhm.
Let's get our kids to pick up these books. We have enough entertainers. We have enough ball players. We have enough of
right.
that. Let's
Yeah.
let's push the education narrative on our children, man.
That's
Yeah.
right, man. Politics. Get into them politics,
That's
man.
right.
Change
That's
the
right.
world.
That's
Right.
right.
That's what we gotta do.
Remember, Raising Kings Podcast is a Sound Mind Studios production.
Yes.
Hit us up on Raising Kings Podcast at gmail.com, Raising Kings PC on Twitter,
Mhm.
Raising Kings Podcast on Facebook and IG.
Yes.
And Raising Kings Podcast, search us on Apple Music, Google Music, YouTube, SoundCloud, and we everywhere.
Everywhere, baby.
We everywhere.
And one more thing for just everybody who's liking us, the Raising Kings podcast, and they're seeing us on Instagram. Take that thing and repost it, man.
Yeah.
Repost it on
Yes.
our page, man. Let other people
Like,
see it.
share,
You know,
repeat.
do that.
Like, share,
Do that.
repeat. Like, share,
Yes.
repeat. Like, share, repeat.
Do
Thank
that. Do
you.
that.
And thank you for all of those
Do
out
that.
there who have already done so. We love you so freaking much. Okay.
Yes, yes,
So much.
yes, y'all.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, 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 y'all. Raising Kings Podcast. We here.
Yes.
And this is your girl, Sassy.
Your girl, Lady Love.
And this is Hefe Pepe.
And we up out of here.
Until
Good
next time.
night.